Morning guys, it's frosty this morning. It's Friday. Frosty. Come here, how you deal with your frost? It's up to you, isn't it? I'm gonna leave the car running for a little bit type of guy. Alright, let's go to work. Jasper is on his way apparently. Give Shay a call and we'll meet you at the finish job where we're gonna do some silicone top coat. Okay, just if you didn't hear me before with all that noise going on in here, Jasper's left for the finish job already, and we are going to go along there and we're going to be doing the top coat of the silicone render today. So I will see you there shortly. And we're back in the room. So here we are back inside the finish job, and we are here to do the silicone render on outside today. As you can see, it's still very, very dark outside, and I've got our head torches on. Feels like the heating's on in here, underfloor heating, which is nice, I got to admit. So let's have a quick butchers at these little pins, sockets. I'll get out the light. So this, you can see where the plastic bead is, and you can see what they do. They go around the outside of the actual metal box. Is that one? Yeah, that's got one on. I mean, these ones here probably, there we go, this is probably where they're more beneficial. Look, you see how the socket is quite deep. So this little plastic ridge here hasn't been able to touch the actual back box at all. But yeah, it definitely makes things solid. I don't know if they're really that necessary on sockets. I mean, I guess they're nice to have. So that's what they look like. Look. And then you bang them through. Those ones still need to be done. I guess where you got things like that, where you got 3 in a row. But I'd say the more beneficial up here on the down lights. See, they just banged them through. Let's have a look. The same principle again that you see. Let's just pull these out. So you've got a little hard ridge of plastic in there. And like I say, because when the downlights go in, they normally fix in with those springs. It's like a mouse trap. You have to be careful to get them out, because if you pull them and then it gets you on the finger, you're not going to enjoy that. So those little spring clamps that clamp the downlights up do, over time, if you're obviously taking them in, taking them out, putting them in, blah, 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 for whatever reason, it can quite easily perish the plasterboard. So this shouldn't happen with these. Okay, so here we are back on where we had that faster stuff. There's a couple of air bubbles come through, but look, I just had to trail it up. I can still push my finger in this. It's still not gone hard. And this is where we started. So the last gauge, let's see down here. Yeah, push my fingers in it. Oh, I can't handle it. You can probably rub this up now. So this is an accelerator they're going to be putting into the silicone render finish, which is, what's it called?
It's called accelerator.
Accelerator. Apparently half of it goes into a full tub and it sends it off or dries it in 12 hours rather than 24. Sets it. It's clear like gel. It's like ectoplasm.
Weird, isn't it? Nuts.
So here we are up the top. We got the faces of these dormers to do up here. 1, 2, 3. The sides have already been done. It's just got done in a really tricky way. The builder was behind and it conflicted with another job, and certain things were only ready at certain times, the windows weren't in, etc. So it's had to be done in a very tricky way. Now this is a rubber roof and it's frozen. This is incredibly slippery. God, yeah. I tell you, it is cold. Our fingers are feeling it. Yeah, it says it's 2 degrees. It's the old, you get this chill factor, don't you now? And the chill factor is definitely way up there. I think I might put the Ballad of the Building Site Plasterer on the end of this video, because that's certainly how I'm feeling today. Yeah, the temperature is 2 degrees, but the high today is supposed to be 8 degrees, so we'll wait and see if that happens. Like I say, Jasper's got accelerator to put in stuff. This isn't my sort of thing. I don't really touch this sort of stuff because it's just too much of a pain, and they tend to be really quite large projects, and it's just me and Shay, so it's not something I normally touch unless I'm in with a team of guys, you know. So yeah, we're just going to crack on and get these done. What else is there to talk about? Not much, to be honest, yeah. Not much to talk about. Like I say, this is the finish that we're going to achieve. I mean, it's not that much dissimilar. I mean, this has been patched in because the windows went in afterwards, so we had to put some scrim up there and put it down. But there's not much difference in the texture, to be honest with you, is there? I mean, without this stuff. I mean, although that has only been rendered in quite roughly, because we knew it was going to be silicone rendered.
That's what I didn't want. That. See that?
Yeah, it was the condensation, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's why I gave him the towels. We're gonna have to put tape over this before we do the reveals.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's gonna go joints.
So when you put this stuff on, you have to put it on with a stainless steel. You can't use a carbon steel.
Or a plastic.
That's my banged up old flexi, and it goes on.
We love a plastic.
Yeah, it goes on as tight as you can get it.
Well, not as tight as you can get it, but
not as tight as you can get it.
But tight.
That tight. That Jasper is demonstrating right now. So that goes on, and then once that's on, you take one of these plastic floats.
Okay.
Plastic trail, plastic float, and you literally hold that flat and rub it all over, and that brings up this regulated texture that you see before you.
I thought you went on the other side.
So we've got those those dormer windows done. Now we've got to hit this flank all the way, the entirety of the house. I'm going to have to pick up this triangle up here as well, which is well awkward, slippery and dangerous. Right?
60-year-old man.
Well, we should have got monkeys, shouldn't we? We should have paid peanuts and got some monkeys to do it. They'll be able to climb up there a lot better. Okay, so you can see this is the texture we're going over. Oh, just as it's applied, look, with flexi trail, tight as you like. And then this is the finish you're looking to acquire. And we thought we'd just film now because the sun is just coming through, as you can see. Where has it gone? It's not picking up on the camera so well. But yeah, the sun's just coming through and it's casting nasty shadow down there, so any tiny discrepancy will get picked up. So that's the quality I'm trying to achieve. The other thing that's making this look like that as well is because it's where it's so wet, it's still got the sheen on it. So again, showing up any problems. And then this way. This is where we've just come to. This is still a little bit wet here, so there's a little hole to fill. And you can see that it's a bit more, if it's a bit too wet and a bit deep, when you're rubbing the plastic float, this one over here, it tends to get a bit broken leathery. It doesn't need long. You see it starts to drag a little bit, so you need it to put in a little bit. Look at that, see that's showing up a tiny little hole there, needs filling. That way. So there you go. Hello. Okay, whilst we're here, I just thought we'd have a look at these. See these reveals? So they got us to put these funny beads on there. Here's one. I've got to take this one off the top still yet. But they go on up against the window frame, and it sits like this, and it's got a sticky bit on the back. I don't know if you've never seen them. And then what happens is, at the end, you pop it off, and then pull this bit of plastic off. Look. Being careful because this is all still just done. So this gets thrown away, and I don't know why, but this, it's got a bit of tape there that can pull off. I don't know, strange stuff. But then it leaves this little rubber seal there so that they don't have to silicone them in. And I gotta admit, they were so fiddly to put up. They were really, really tricky because you've got this bead, then it has to go up and make sure there's enough window frame. But yeah, it does look quite tidy. Let's have another look. Let's have a pop at this one. You just got to kind of get it so it goes. Oh, very careful of it. I'll get it to go. I'll just push it back. Oh, there it goes. It's just popped. And then we should. Oh, a finger to it. Off it comes. More of an angle. There we go. Yeah. I was very confused about what to do with them. I didn't know that pulled off or what. But now I understand. It does leave a very neat finish, I must say. Alright guys, how you doing? So yeah, that was what we did Friday, and it was our last job of, well, maybe might go in after Christmas, I'm not sure, but at least the last job before Christmas. So it's Saturday morning now. I'm just sitting here in the garden room, just editing these last couple of videos. I've got one coming up in a minute, and this one that you're watching now will probably be scheduled for Sunday. So yeah, I will put a little bit of that song I made up that morning about plastering in the cold, because that's certainly how I felt doing this job on the Thursday and the Friday in these really low temperatures. It was freezing, and I was like, oh, no, could do without this. So I am doing without it right now, and I'm quite happy to be doing without it and just sitting in this nice warm garden room editing videos. It's a much different environment for sure. Whilst you're here, don't forget to come over to the Facebook group Plaster Master Smell 74. We can have a chat on there, and I get to see what you look like and stuff. It's yeah, I'm quite enjoying having that group going and being able to connect with you guys a little bit more on there. And yeah, with that being said, enjoy this little piece of music that I wrote not so long ago, and I will see you pretty soon with another video at some point. Apparently Christmas is terrible for YouTube videos. Nobody watches it because everybody's busy doing stuff for Christmas. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, we'll just put some stuff up anyway. So guys, yeah, have a great Christmas if I don't see you before, and I will see you really soon. Have a good one. Take it easy. Oh, one tiny little thing to add, actually, just before we do go into the song thing. It's got the lyrics on there as well. We had to jumpstart Jasper's van. He had to move it, and he left his lights on. And we got these Nocco little boxes to, I've got one and Jasper's got one. But his battery was so flat, the Noccos wouldn't do it. And the Noccos didn't have enough charge in them because we hadn't used them for a while. And luckily, one of the other guys there had a set of jump leads, and I had to pull my Mitsubishi Shogun Sport over to the front of his van. We had to lift the bonnets, and we had to physically jump start the transit van. So that's what we did. It was freezing, and we jump started the van. You couldn't make it up, could you? Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of it, but believe me, that's what we did. So yeah, sorry, going on again. Watch the music video thing that I did. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye bye. Because it's my day off, I've got bits and pieces to do. I haven't been playing the guitar very much, so you sight boys, I made up a little tune for you this morning. I got a little riff going last night, and I just literally just now just did some lyrics to it. So I've done a little song for you, and it's called The Ballad of the Winter Sight Plasterer. We'll play it for you in just a moment. But yeah, don't judge it too hard, because I've been playing the guitar very much recently, and the calluses on my fingers are down, so the flesh on my chord hand is very, very soft, and there's a little bit trouble hitting those frets. So yeah. Anyway, guys, if you're on site, good luck to you. Here's a little song, and it's just for you. And in the meantime, like I say, I'm not sure what I'm doing for the rest of the week. I'm knocking about. I might do another talking video later in the week, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you are interested in any plastering tutorials, please do have a look through the channel. I'd say I'm sure there's something on there that will take your fancy. You know, there's talked about plastering so much. Talks about plastering more than Bubba Gump talks about shrimp. So yeah, have a look through the channel and have a little listen to the song. I'll play it for you in a minute. And oh, the other thing as well. Yeah, I say I made the riff up. I didn't. I kind of stole it, because you got to be careful of copyrights. And you can copyright melody, apparently, but you can't copyright chord progression. So the chord progression I used in this song, because we had to go down, because it's a ballad and sight plastering, we had to go down to the sad chords, you know, all the way down here. Apparently this chord, if you're into Spinal Tap, it's the saddest chord in the world, and that chord is in the song. But yeah, there's a progression there. I've kept the progression in the same routine as the song that I've stolen it from. So if you guys do recognise where or what song I've based this song on, then put it in the comments and I'll tell you if you're right or not. Anyway, right, I've gone on enough again. Right, watch the song, I'll catch you later. Take it easy, guys. It's dark, it's gotta go to work. Summer's gone away, he's way up before the lark. Just a simple man, and a frost that needs clearing from the windscreen of his transit van. This is the ballad of the winter sight plasterer. God, it's so cold, the sky is so pale, and his fingers are frozen through, cannot hold his trowel, and he's thinking, bugger this, for a game of soldiers, gonna throw in the towel, getting off his job, wear some fancy clothes, not these jogging bottoms, where the stains won't come out. This is the ballad of the winter sight plasterer. Just a simple man, doing what he can, jumped off in his transit van, callus on his hand, travel across the land, working to the beat of the never-ending marching band. This is the ballad of the winter the simple side, plasterer.